Hi there, this is Dr. Mia Lueth. It is Sunday, June 2nd, 2024, 7:40 a.m. Eastern New York time. Uh, some of these are going to be on the fly today, but while I have voice, I'm using it. I did have an issue with sound and audio. It was working, and then not working, and then working. So I should have done this first, but sometimes you don't know until you know. Right? But I did get a pair of Bluetooth headphones, and I will be trying to use them. But they're charging right now, and so new equipment so that my voice can be heard a little better. The This audio picks up way too much ambient noise, and I gotta save my voice to sing because it's gonna happen. I know myself very, very, very well. I need to vent, which is another reason that I am stating on my X account, you know, NC-17. Okay? Just just NC-17. And for this, 21 and over, please. If you're listening and you're not, that's okay. I can't stop people from doing that. But if you get caught and you get upset, okay, Brian, don't, don't come at me. All right? But I do want mature conversation online because that's what this is for. The hashtag Creasesinger radio is meant for all musical souls. So essentially, I will be going and onto my X account. It used to be called TweetDeck. I guess it's called X Deck now. I'm not really sure, but yeah. And if I search for hashtag Creasesinger radio, uh, anybody can contribute as long as it has something to do with music. But essentially, because X is on and available pretty much 24 hours a day, 365. Occasionally there are things, but most of the time. Okay. So the musical types, okay, are working 24 hours a day, 365, all over planet Earth. Okay. The musical types, I know this because I am one. My wander in the mind, get stuck in a negative pattern while trying to write and create. Uh, so those who are closest might have a blind spot to it. A lot of people will have the tendency to say, now I'm saying this because I'm a well studied behaviorist, but not just animals, humans. Sometimes plants. I'm learning more about plants. Okay, I used to know a whole bunch of people who knew about plants, but I haven't. Right? I mean, I could if I could easily contact a plant expert. That is the other benefit of the internet. However, the internet in the United States needs to consider children under 18 and older adults who don't know that much. And unfortunately, U.S. government ran over the whole generation with this tech stuff. So we got to backtrack. I'm just being honest with the people who run this country. And those people had better be in the United States. That's all I can say. All right. So I am going to try to go through this. Yes, I read instructions, people. Because there are times when you think you know, but it was just that easy sometimes these instructions, yes, the instructions that I got with the other set, and I bought two of these from the same company. Okay, the one's got the C type connection, which I can't use on this computer. It's got USB. Something's going on with the USB ports. I'm not really sure. Okay, but the C type works fine on my phone if I'm using it for phones. I don't really think this is meant for anything but phones. There are some that, yep, I don't think it was even built, which is strange because of the USB. But there are some things that aren't explainable because all the instructions were this size, but only one page. That none of it was helpful at all. So I did tests, and my voice could be heard with this. It's on video. Uh, so instead of trying to solve a mystery, because I have to take advantage of tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday morning, I have been trying to get outside and go camping for 10 years, 11 maybe. When it comes to music that I create, I am kind of like a camel. I can store some stuff up. Double hump, dromedary, right. I can store some stuff up, and you know, I write stuff down occasionally, and when I get back to it, a lot of times it's okay. Well, now see this one I wrote, aha, goes with this one. All right. So because of the way that I've done it, I I was not asking for money for my music that I put on Our Stage, which is now something else. But if you're an Our Stage artist, please log in. It's changed recently. There's some things you need to know. You get your legacy links, okay? I think I tried, but I need my password. But regardless, okay, I'm not trying to sell it that. So, for money. So for me, it may not be a big a deal. But anyway, just so you all know, because I constantly point people toward Our Stage if they want to market test their stuff or try and figure out what category they fit in or make contacts, because essentially you can get money for your own music, and it's been like that for, I don't know, quite a while, maybe 20 years at least. I mean, I joined on ourstage.com in 2007. So, right. And occasionally I've used that. And on occasion, I'll go through and listen to other artists. And on occasion, I'll enter some of mine into a contest just to see kind of, yes, how it gets looked at. So I'm not super serious in that way because I'm not earning money from it. Okay. But I don't earn money right now. And I can't really work a regular full-time 8-hour job, especially the work I used to do, because it's high stress, high deadline. And unfortunately, I do have lifelong PTSD. I would like it to just be post-traumatic stress for everyone else. Screw the syndrome and screw the disorder. So I am actually being very honest online, and I am not having fun at all here, people. I gotta admit. But I should not have to be harassed by the federal government or any other part of the government, unless you plan on charging me with crimes. So I will be trying this out. Not quite sure about what's going on with this. So, sometimes I'll donate things. I might figure out what it is. It might be useful for something else, but I need something now. So saving up for a chair is getting pushed further and further into the future. So yeah, overnight I got it same day actually. So it was probably in the local Amazon warehouse. That's one of the benefits of living very close to an Amazon warehouse. Yes, your same day deliveries sometimes are, yeah, you have a higher amount of same day deliveries available to you. The list, it's always good to make a list, even if you're not used to it, of things that you will need to be bringing when you leave your house for more than one day. So it looks like uh, I'm packing large. However, I've done this so many times, I'll be able to get this pretty much all into a single bin and a cooler. And instead of my purse, I'll be using my backpack. So I've traveled enough that, yes. Uh, so hopefully my voice will be heard properly with these headphones, which are now charging and are Bluetooth. And it has a mute button and far less ambient noise. So I know that I know that I have a lower, I can't push out to be louder too much right now. Okay. Right. I I have the hiatal hernia. So tomorrow I will be making an appointment for another barium swallow. I mean, anybody under 21 doesn't really have a right to say anything about my life personally, unless you know me personally. Not knew me, know me. All right. Yes. I mean, technically, I should have a couple PhDs, all told. But time, money, energy, effort. Well, you do really only have about 24 hours in a day. Typically, regular human life. Yes. Except for those traveling through time zones all the time. Well, one, I'm sure they get a little nutty because of it. Right. So, like I was saying, I am very used to using acoustic guitar to make the skeleton, the bones, the meat of a song, and then either move to, yeah, keep the acoustic, or move to electric, or back and forth, and sometimes keyboard, sometimes piano, because of something called functional neurological disorder. Okay, what people need to understand is there's quite a bit of more recent research, but it's contained in journal specific places, and more academia and scientific places that aren't necessarily required to put any of this out in the public other than in journals. You understand? Uh, but I have seen that everyone else who has been diagnosed, I mean, it seems like we all eventually end up in a wheelchair, no matter what we do. But we can put that off. We can put that off for a while. So the sooner we know, some of those symptoms can be stopped completely. That is one of the differences between functional neurological disorder and I'm typing this out for you. I like to put my full attention on what I'm doing. Right. Parkinson's. The sooner you know, right, you can hold off some of the stages. You can also be taught coping skills and figure out there are people who've been through it enough. There's all sorts of information. Okay. And last I heard that Michael J. Fox Foundation was doing research, and you didn't have to have Parkinson's to participate, like non-Parkinson's people. I have functional neurological disorder. I can't participate, and I have my own issues right now. But that is something. Just you at this point is basically you're gonna get to those stages, but you can slow it down, and quality of life can be raised. So, people in the United States, if your doctor actually tries to tell you that there's nothing to worry about because only men over 60 get Parkinson's, immediately get up and leave and call the administrator of whoever, or just call your insurance company and tell them that you need a new doctor. If they can, yep. Report those people to the administration, to the AMA, make us think about it. Do something online about it. Put it up on YouTube. Because that's just false information, people, every which way. That's not even close to the truth. Some of these neurological tests can be done very, very easily. And if there's even a hint of it, three to five core, right? And I had a hint of it. Core tremors that no one else could see. Yep, more and more issues with speaking and enunciating, and right, movement of parts of my body that I can't really stop from doing it. The other day, may not have gotten the audio, but the visual was there. My neck was doing it. Okay. Sometimes my legs do it. I have a specific sleep disorder that's called periodic limb movement disorder, and it is not the same. Wrong thinking. It is not the same as restless leg. Do you understand? What that means is the doctor who told me what it was after like my third or fourth sleep test. So I'm probably going to have to do again because doctors like to start all over again. So I think the insurance company should tell the doctors to stop starting all over again and wait and get the information from other doctors. Just saying that out loud, insurance companies. Oh, I know it goes both ways, insurance companies. Right. I know it does. There are frauds out there. I get it. But sometimes you guys are wrong too. And you're looking at stuff incorrectly. But in this case, I am saying yes, I know. I've run across a few that I suspect of such, which I can also tell the FBI. Oh, I got all kinds of things to tell the FBI. But I am using DHS whistleblower because no, Homeland Security, no, not in my country, no. I was the subject matter expert, specifically chosen. Took 2 years for them to find me because I was perfect for that job. I had to do extra work I didn't get paid for because Mr. Thomas Loudmouth motherfucking filth pile That's what he is. He's not an officer anymore. If he's still alive, that's the one we all go after. I'd rather talk to the FBI anyway, because I, yes, did have this asshole internet stalker, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was AI, but I got to be honest with you. I kept all of it, and I kept, yep, updating Officer Demond from the Elkton, Maryland Police Department online. Oh, he got another account again, and now he's right. No, we don't have to tolerate that in the U.S. No, we don't. That's what the FBI is for. See, when you have proof that you have told them stop, when you block them, that means stop. So I got a criminal who's doing things, FBI, and they need to fucking stop. So how about somebody from the Philly office just come and take my DHS no fear statement in private? You can record it, just like this video. But I got some other things to tell you that might be of interest. Some frauds out here, Social Security, social services, a few of those. Some other things. I will talk enough that if I actually end up having to do witness protection, then goodbye, motherfuckers. Forever. Don't worry, you'll never see me again. That's how I'm feeling. But until that time, anybody who has new music, I do try to once a day scroll through my YouTube shorts and I look for anybody who puts up new music. And I share it using the hashtag Creasesinger Radio. Okay? Technically, it is radio. Okay? Some of it's videos, but people can always be looking at the screens, and some people can't hear. But the deaf can experience music, people. That's why I'm saying a wealthy person who's got plenty to spare. You know what I'm saying? Get a bunch of deaf kids and take them to the gorge in Washington State and just have them move around and sit, rock their bodies all over that place. I've been there. You can sit on one side and you get different acoustic, right? You go sit up top a little, right? They can feel the music and differently wherever they go. Field trip for the deaf. Someone who's got tons of money. I mean, it's not really going to matter the artist, maybe, but exactly what I'm saying. Of all, I mean, I've been to quite a few, over 1,000 live musical performances, and the one that I kept trying to get to was the Gorge, and I finally did. I wanted to go in 2001 see the Who, but 9/11 fucked that up. So I got to go in like 2013 or something like that. Right. And of all the outdoor music venues that I've been to in the US, that's the perfect place to take deaf people. It's almost like it was built for them. And yes, walk them around, sit them in different places. You get your body vibrated and rocked differently depending on where you sit. So yes, like lawn seats, go sit on this side, and then go sit on this side. Right. Just an idea for people who have plenty to share, especially if you love music. You can share that love with deaf people. And that is a perfect place acoustically. It doesn't matter what kind of music, you get the vibration there. It's built to basically rock the earth too. So I'm just suggesting that for people who have boatloads of money and would like to share, especially if you love music. You can share it with deaf people because they can feel that and they can see the performance. You understand? Right? Beautiful scenery as well. You know what I'm getting at. Yes, when I was there was a fire coming up on the ridge. So let's just say I'm sitting up top, looking all the way down to the stage, and could see that mountain ridge to the right. And there was a fire cresting, wildfire. We were all smoked out that day. Yeah, it was a very smoky concert, right? But none of us were leaving. But it didn't, yeah, it didn't pop up over the mountain. It started to die down. So by the second day, there was no fire, but we even had fire as a part of our show. Went to see fish. And I forgot that fish people say, have a good show. Right. I know somebody said that to me, and I'm like, you guys think I'm playing this? I'm not fish. Yeah, then I realized, oh, yeah. Out of practice, fish heads. What do you want me to say? I was a little bit lit up too. I was not driving and I was camping, and I didn't really want to pay too much attention to my company because I realized why we weren't together anymore after all. He needed assistance. I don't know if he's still alive. He probably still does. But I don't trust him. So there's that. So I'm concentrating all my efforts for making music. So I've been warming up the whole time. So I'll probably be doing some on the flies in order to get this stuff done, because most likely not going to have broadcast internet. So I can't do live. Yeah, I'll be recording differently. And if I hadn't gotten these, then I would have last minute. Oh, they're charged. I can mess around with them now. Hadn't maybe I'll do that right now while I'm at it. Anyway, I did look through that part already. All right. I'm gonna try something. Don't mind me. I got a screen up in front of you. Okay. Don't need a driver. Bluetooth system settings. Exciting. There's the rotary wheel. Connect a new device. Okay. I have to turn this on. Okay. It's pairing. Ooh, hang on. Add device. I don't want to pair with that. I don't want to pair with the TV. No. Okay. I didn't turn that off. My bad. Bluetooth. Wireless monitors, docks, pens, keyboard, phone, audio devices. Amen. I'm checking to see if it picks this up. Bluetooth headset. Yes, it does. Amen. I also got all my neighbor stuff on here. People don't realize the privacy issues with Bluetooth. They're ridiculous. It's not okay. Connect. Press connect if the pin on your device matches this one. Let me see. The pin. Hold on, everybody. I did not see a pin in the instruction manual. Jeez, it can't be that. Not in this building. I might be picking up something from another building. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, people. Yes, M102 will re-enter the pairing status. First phase flashes. That I didn't see. Operation pin enter to pairing. M102. Believe it or not, people, there are two Bluetooth headsets in my range. So I can't imagine none of my neighbors would. There we go. I'm up. Let's see what's going on. Mhm. All right. Can you hear me? Hello? All right. It's saying that you can hear me on my screen when I talk. So it's showing microphone. Hopefully you can hear me. It seems like, it seems like, it seems like I can't hear myself though. All right. Well, it does seem like it's working. So I will double check this. So I won't talk for much longer, but I will just say, people, because it has to do with music, my greatest concern about Mr. Sean Diddy Combs as a human being and someone who loves music doesn't want a bunch of trash fucking it all up. Uh, yeah, I said that out loud. Hopefully you can hear what I'm saying because I will repeat it if I find out you can't. Did his children know that they were being recorded when they were in his home? And were they recorded naked at any point in time? And did anyone but Diddy watch those videos? Because if they did, then that's child pornography, isn't it? It doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter if his children signed an NDA or not. They're not old enough. They wouldn't have been old enough. And if they had a parent who got tricked into it, because, yeah, he got a few baby mamas. Yeah, that's enough of that shit. Men of planet Earth. And females, stop fucking encouraging them. Sober up, close the legs, walk away. Well, I know how to do it. Elon Musk is not in the know like the rest of the public, so there's going to be so much Trump shit coming out. It's going to take a little while, but it's coming. Elon doesn't know what the hell he's talking about right now. If I were Elon, I would save comments until later. But that is what I'm saying. That is my biggest concern when it comes to Diddy and his children. Were they filmed naked as children? And did anyone except for did he see them or their mother? Because if anyone did, there's child pornography right there, Mr. Sean. Did he comes. Enough. Get out of the music! Because I will die trying to get you out. Somebody's gonna come right behind me and finish it if I can. That is some way wrong shit. I'm most concerned about his children. If there are people who are therapists and people who deal with this kind of stuff, please try and contact their mothers because they may need you. And if that is what happened to them, then I'm very sorry that happened to you. And if people offer you help, then you take it. Who gives a shit about money? That man may have child pornography to his own children. Get the fuck out of the music, people. I'm not the only one either. I'll be happy to promote. If I see something come across on YouTube Shorts, I do try and share it using the Creasesinger radio hashtag. If you send the link, my information is in the description and plus on this. I don't mind promoting people's music. You don't owe me anything. Right now, I don't have music to promote, but I'm working on that. And I'm hoping that I can get some new music out before I die. But I'm headed for a wheelchair. Let's all just shut the fuck up and understand that that is the case. Of course, nobody wants to marry the sick woman. But I do have a fucking cyber terrorist to deal with, FBI, and you fucking need to help me because you get paid an extra job. I need 1,000 subscribers or more subscribers here. You don't have to pay any attention to me, right? You can just subscribe and don't get okay. But anybody, just do it like a music favor for another musician, please. Because I need a certain amount of subscribers in order for me to go mobile. And I'm going to need to also go mobile if I can manage to fit in a scientific experiment that can actually, yes, prove certain activity. But I'm not calling any of it ghosts, nor am I hunting anything. And, no, I'm not a scammer. And if anyone would like to accuse me of that in public, I will be pursuing legal action against you immediately. You don't know the hell I've been through. So shut your mouth. Active listening helps your memory. I'm going to be an asshole to some people, and you're going to get upset by some of the things I say. But the truth is the truth is the truth. And anybody from YouTube, you need to understand, I can prove every single word I'm saying. And I am sitting in the United States of America. And you, YouTube, are now, right, a world Earth first. YouTube, you are now a part of something that is first to happen on Earth. Someone using your tech to make a documentary film. So I appreciate you. But I also have some truth to tell people, and I give a shit about some of the crap that people are hearing because it's getting some of them killed. And all my credentials are online. I prefer not to be accused of being a scammer or a spammer within the United States if I can't find any evidence of it. That's all I'm saying. But I don't have strikes on my channel. Well, because I'm not going to sit around and lie. I'm going to make absolutely clear in more than one way. Oh, no, 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 kids. This is not for you. But musicians, Creasesinger radio is, because if you have an SOS at 2:30 in the morning where you are, there's probably somebody awake. And it then will become a radio station that is only about music and musical things and musical souls. But you can reach out for help there and keep reaching out for help there. Musicians can also can be helpful in that they understand other musicians better than the general public. Quit committing suicide for Christ's sake. It does cause harm. Please, if you're a musician, at the very least, reach out to other musicians online. Do something. I've had it with you people fucking up the music. I've had it with your selfishness and your egos fucking up the music. So I'm doing something about it. Also, Pest and Log Cats needs to be sued. Oh, horribly. Yeah. It is never the right thing in the United States for any lawyer to tell a client to lie. This is why I'm asking for a little bit of pro bono to start. Okay? Because trust me, at a certain point, you'll be able to set your own salary. Lawyers. Particularly if you are an entertainment and intellectual property lawyer. That's the one I don't think I'm going to be able to find locally. I'm still looking, but I have definitive proof. And I did actually invite the Bare Naked Ladies on X. Okay. I will get something out for them. All right. I don't know what else to say, but that's my intellectual property. And some people have been doing it and using it and not aware. Unfortunately, yes, people have been making money off of it, and that's where the issue is. Okay. That's not okay. And I would like the people giving Metallica shit to shut the fuck up right now. You are in the wrong territory for that. Okay? Metallica didn't go after Napster all by themselves, for one thing. Okay? Understand what happened. Right? They also helped countless thousands of other artists by doing that. And other artists also went after Napster. Okay? Some of you are just saying stupid shit online. And you need to check with people who are sober and older and have more experience in life before you continue to use the internet. But I am telling you, United States of America, we have too many vulnerable citizens on the internet, and we need to do something about it right the fuck now. But I want to talk to the FBI. I'm not telling the press shit, jack, nothing, but Homeland Security, stay the fuck away from me. You may not have anything to do with my life. Musicians, try and help other musicians. Don't fight, don't compete. Try and help. Because on planet Earth, the musicians are the only ones who can understand other musicians when it comes down to it. Okay? Creasesinger radio is also a lifeline. But anybody can contribute to it. Anybody. You got new music that you're doing independent? Creasesinger radio. You got new music, and you're not independent, tell your AR guys, your marketing people, to include, right, me. Right, at Creasesinger. Because I'll help you promote whatever for free. Okay, you can't overwork me here. I'm not going to let you. But right now, I I gotta get music out of me, and I'm venting. So, just being honest, this stuff isn't for fellow autistic adults either, because I don't know what you're sensitive to, but the people who love you do. So, ask them to watch and edit. So it's okay for that. Anybody, right? Okay, open the box is meant to be a show that basically never ends, but it is not just entertainment. There's some educational things in there, and you don't have to have the internet to do it. But it's been possible for a long time. It's just it's taken this long for people to begin to understand how to use the internet in a larger mass. Okay, somebody stole that property, and that's not okay with me. But I know. So essentially, though, but that's why. You see, bare naked ladies already kind of do that. So what I'm saying, One Republic, bare naked ladies, they can use any of the content I put online, okay, and they can fuck with me and make weird, or use it and just like put a fan on the spot. Hey, you, right? Can you do that? Well, bare naked ladies already set up for some improv, just to just do it regularly and naturally as who they are, as a group of dudes. And so, they are already kind of set up for some fun that way. But maybe they want to, open the box a fan when they're out touring, use, homesick or at a hospital or can't make it to the show. And yeah, that way you involve and interact and, do help do improv. But anything I put up, all right, you can pick on me, rag on me, you can make shit up, you can change my wordings, that's fine. But you got to make sure you hashtag it in the box. Okay? Right. Anything else, especially on this YouTube, I'm a very learned, wise individual, no matter what it looked like to you in the face. And I'm tired of people way younger than me thinking they fucking got something to say to me. You people do not run me. I don't care if your kid's a prodigy. Yes, so am I. Let your children have fun every day. Give your children vacations. Children need to be children. Those of you pushing your children, man, stop! They must be allowed to play and have fun and be children. I won't let the same thing that happened to me happen to them. By the way, parents, the best way on earth, known to everybody. You can't be their friend when they're growing up. You have to be their authoritative parent. You can be friends with them when you get older. I did that with my dad. I got older. We started just talking like buddies. I learned a whole shitload about my dad, and he learned a whole shitload about me. Like I said, when my dad died, my best friend died. Parents, I don't give a fuck how you fucking feel. You are not doing yourselves or anyone else any favor if you are not approaching parenthood in that way. You are the authoritative parents. Later on in life, you can be best friends. These are true statements, well studied on planet Earth. Well studied. And not all science is lies. Yes, you are the liars. Shh. Liars. Some of this shit is wide open right out there in the internet, and your grandchildren are embarrassed by you forever.